All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and also to their elders, the men that taught them. I pray the Lord have peace, blessings, and mercy upon the households of the hopeful elect. This is the brother Shema Wan from the Great Millstone Houston Church. And today I want to go into a lesson, stemming from an article that I came across, which shines the light on the hatred that these so-called white people, biblically known as the Edomites, have towards the Israelites. All right, and this is just one of many articles that we could bring out, but this one just hit different because I know Jake be having children, and just something to be mindful of if you're able to avoid it, meaning going to the hospitals, or if you come up on certain knowledge and information on other aspects when it comes to childbirth, as far as like midwives, so to speak, you could go that route. But just showing you what happens in the hospitals where Jake runs to for the care of everything. If a nigga sneeze too much, you run into the hospital, especially if you have children. Whenever something is wrong with your child, Jake is already it's already embedded in their mind to hurry up and bring them to the hospital or to the urgent care, to the doctor. Okay? But just pumping the brakes on that, because the Lord is revealing the true nature of our enemy. All right? So within this article, I just want to touch on this Edomite looking chick dealing treacherously with Israelite children, and looking into it, all the children that were suspects or victims of these dealings were Israelite children. All right, so let's get into it, and I pray this lesson be edifying to the Lord's elect. So it says, Henrico nurse Aaron Stratman charged after premature babies suffer broken bones in NICU. Okay, premature babies suffer broken bones in NICU, the acronym. Okay, if you could read it. Hold up. There we go. So as you can see, so let's go into this article. So this is Monday, the article, January 6, 2025. And I'll just skip around for time's sake. And I'll post it in the comment section, Lord willing. Hold up, man. Now the article doesn't want to pull up like in its entirety. Come on, man. 1 second. All right, so reading the article, it says, a nurse at a hospital in Virginia has been charged in connection with an incident that left a premature baby suffering from mysterious fractures. Though investigators suspect multiple babies have experienced similar abuse. It wasn't just this one child, okay? It was multiple, and I believe it was seven Israelite children, okay? It says Aaron Elizabeth Ann Stratman, the age of 26, of Chesterfield County, Virginia, a former nurse at Henrico Doctors Hospital's neonatal intensive care unit. That's what NICU stands for. Neonatal intensive care unit was charged with malicious wounding and felony child abuse Friday, according to a Henrico County police press release and booking records. Now, I'm going to jump through it. It says Henrico County Police said they were re-examining multiple cases from 2023, and 2024, suggesting that several babies suffered unexplained fractures as per the press release. It says at least 7 babies are believed to have been harmed, reported the Washington Post. And this is the filthy pig, Miss Piggy, the guilty one. Okay? That's her. But it says Stratman became a registered nurse in May 2019. Don't care about that. Let's get down. Okay, right here. It says families of at least 3 of the babies were reported to have attended Stratman's Salakia. It says families of at least 3 of the babies were reported to have attended Stratman's arrangement Friday. One of them was father of 2 twin boys, Dominique Hackey. His sons were born at 28 weeks and endured nearly 3 months inside the NICU in 2023, reports the Washington Post. All these pop-ups. But it says, speaking with the newspaper, Hackey said that in the past, he and his wife went through 2 miscarriages and were later faced with watching their child Noah in an NICU. Noah, that's a spiritual name too, had been making a strong recovery when a nurse delivered the dreadful news in September 2023 that he had suffered a fractured leg for reasons that remained unclear. And mind you, this is a damn newborn child, bro. It says it was Hackey's mother, a former NICU nurse, who prompted the investigation, which has been on and off for a year. After reporting the incident, the Child Protective Services said the Post. So after reporting the incident to CPS, all right, it says, it was a very confusing time because you bring one of my babies back to life. Then you abuse my other baby. How am I supposed to feel? Hackey said. And guess what? This is just a part of the curses, man. You know, understanding we're in the land of Babylon. We're in America. This is bitter. Okay? This is the place of fucking bitterness and oppression. So these things are expected. It's possible. It's a possibility that these things absolutely can happen. All right? And it just puts you in the mind of moving different if you're able to. Instead of a hospital, try a midwife. And even with that, you know, it's no guarantee of a different situation. We're all in the hands of the Lord, bro. At the end of the day, we're in the hands of the Lord, and this is expected on this side. That's why we need Yahweh Shah to deliver us from our enemies. Because this shit still happens, man, till this very day. Where your newborn child isn't safe at the hospital because you got fucking demons working in coming onto people to try to break their limbs and harm them. But it says investigators released they had sourced hours of video footage from inside the NICU after it was provided to them by the hospital, stated the release. And just going into it, the bitch got busted. Now, this is another account. It says, then Friday in the courthouse, he learned that a baby had been abused only 4 days after his son Noah. Then Friday in the courthouse, he learned that a baby had been abused only 4 days after his son Noah. So another account. It says one couple also informed him that their child had suffered 12 fractures. News that left him in tears, said the Post. So you got one child with 12 fractures, and it's like your bones ain't even developed yet. It says 12 fractures on a baby? ? I can't even fathom it, the father told the outlet. And I could keep reading, bro. But just going into, these actions taking place, just lets us know that, hey, the enemy is still present. Real quick. This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Yeah, right now, Esau and all these other nations had their dealings with the Israelites. All right. Whenever they had the advantage, they dealt treacherously. But whenever the times are going to come where they won't be able to deal like that anymore, now Jake is going to have his turn. Okay. And just trying to get to the point, man. Just going through this article was the main point. Real quick, Sirach 36:1. O Lord God of the universe, this is in the GNT. It says, look upon us and have mercy. Make every nation stand in fear of you. Take action against the foreign nations and let them witness your power. So hoping for that day, hey, whenever they're done dealing treacherously with us, the Lord is finna intervene and show them what that really feels like. A recompense is coming. It says, you have used us to show them how holy you are. Now use them to show us how great you are. So, yeah, with the Lord dealing with the Israelites, showing us how much of a separation it was among every other nation, through the judgment that the Lord is going to bring on these heathen nations, we're going to see how great the Lord is in his works, in his might, in his indignation. Okay. Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Speaking about these damn Edomites, O Mount Seir. Okay, Aten, the Edomites. Whenever they had their time, right? Let me pull it up. For some reason, it's not loading. But a recompense is coming. Let me just finish this, then I'll probably close it out for time's sake, man. Let me go back to Ezekiel 35. Man, come on, bro. It's a lot here. Ezekiel 35, and let me pick up back at verse 6. It says, Jake, bro. It says, therefore, verse 6, Ezekiel 35:6. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And just going into the recompense, and just mind you too, there's no such thing as an innocent child. Okay, the Lord he deals accordingly. All his judgments are righteous. You could read Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter. All of his ways are judgments, and they're righteously done. Okay? But the one that is causing these judgments, for instance, like those that trouble us, they're going to suffer a recompense. But I just wanted to bring out that account of, you know, the hospitals aren't the most trusted in you know, this is just proof from an article. Okay? So I just can continue to pray that the Lord deliver us from the hands of our enemies. Okay? Because it's not going to be like this for too much longer. Sooner than later, now these heathens are finna experience a recompense from them dealing treacherously with us and pursuing blood and trying to harm and afflict us and going way above and beyond. The Lord is finna show his power through how he judges them, through his indignation, through that righteous anger. All right. So I'm in it there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. Again, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And again, Lord willing, I'll post these articles in the comments section. So with that, shalom.